Not default. This. Always. Okay. So we made some progress there. Now, why aren't you showing? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, unfortunately, okay. Unfortunately, my PC bricked up in some way or another. You know what? I might upgrade my freaking storage because I really would have. How much is first month? I don't want a subscription. I just want storage. I just want storage. So as I was saying, my PC bricked up for no reason. There's $100 a year. That's a lot. That's a lot, mate. I can't just get OneDrive storage. I have to subscribe to Microsoft 365. I wonder if there's an alternative. I'll look for it. I'll look for it later. Basically, I did the latest update from Windows. And I was like, let me check it out. And then my computer wouldn't it wouldn't go. It wouldn't do the do, as it were. Why is this not going? What nothing's different about that. I guess I'm not using power tools. So I had to do a fresh install of Windows, unfortunately, which means that the audio on this might be a little borked. I think the good news is that because I recently adopted a new setup on like my new interface, that is making it where most of it's the same. The only difference is that I had some plugins that I had bought studio behind me to change. They're like my usual plugins for things, limiters and EQs and stuff. But they do work in OBS, and so I would download them and I'd use them, except fresh install kaput. So I haven't gone about reinstalling those yet. Which the only thing I was using it for was increasing the level to get it up to like regular, regular level stream. But that sounds good. But yeah, the only reason I was using it for, what is this? Oh my God, I refreshed YouTube and saw an ad for on Paramount Plus. Good job, Netflix. Ooh, and it's like that's pretty sick. That's not going to the stream, is it? That's actually that's actually cool. There's a new Avatar movie coming out. Netflix, you are dropping the ball. How did you not get the rights to that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so what's interesting here? Okay, so that's good. I'm trying to use my usual setup to display the game, and it's not doing. So let me see if window capture, maybe window capture will do it. I normally I implemented a different way of doing it. I would normally do so there's like 6 ways to do it. I have an ultra wide screen that has two 1440 dual screen you can do with two sources. I would either have that with my PC and have like one is like monitoring and one is the game. But then I realized that if I just put the game in 16:9, I can put it on that side and it's under the camera and it's good. And it worked. I thought I would need to do like a bit of software to make the thing think that, oh, it's in full screen or whatever. And so I downloaded that and I was using it and that's how it was working. So maybe that's what's causing this stuff to not work now. I don't know. Because I didn't use it this time. I just have it, but it's working. It's on that side and it's windowed borderless and it's over there and it's doing what it should. But it's not showing up. So I'm trying to do whatever I can. Capture method. Oh, no, not filters. Transform. Screen. And put you down here. Does that work? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do window capture. That's not working either. Well, that's a different problem. But does it work on other stuff? Yeah, it works. I mean, display capture is not gonna work. There it is. I guess it would work. Hold on, let's do this. If I do that, I just gotta, hey, can I, let's change the preview window to very small. And I'm going to crop you all the way. Boop, boop. Does that work? There we go. And then we'll do the preview window up. And that should be good. Yes. I don't understand the logic of why. Okay, so I think we're functioning. I think we're functioning. So what is all this stuff? Because I thought that the creations pack, it's like, do you want to activate it and download it? Yes, and I download it. And then it's like, hey, this save needs all this stuff that I didn't add from the anniversary update that I purchased. Like the dogs and stuff, and it's like, you need all these things. It's like, oh, so what was in the creations bundle? I'm so confused. So confused. I will say I think that the game does a poor job of introducing if you just buy into the upgraded version, you gotta like look up how to get into stuff. I think that's pretty crappy. If like this, if you're like, you know what, hey, I've heard Fallout 4 is really fun, let me buy into it, and you buy into it, yeah. So I'm hoping everything sounds pretty good. Let me configure this. Can I tilt you? Do I have some tilt? Yeah, I want to show my cleavage a little bit. Let me get the cleavage going. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Where's my mouse? Why is it all the way over there? All right, we're good. We don't got no music no more. Oh, there it goes. Give us a second. All creations downloaded. So I will say I am fighting it is taking effort to play this game. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god, I know. I have to get them? Why don't you get them? What are we doing here? Yeah, I guess. Uh Why do I need to get them? That's so wild. Oh, advanced perks. Okay, so this should. Yeah. I really can't believe that. They're like, hey, you need these things. And it's like, cool, thank you. And then they're like, go get them. That is comical. I like that. I like it. Like that. She working that back. Don't know what. So multiple. How do you get this? Chain through quest. What quest? We don't know. Okay, relax. Look at all these paint jobs you can't use. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna see if there's a mod to have paint not be a factor in carry weight. Okay, so what about companion unlimited ammo? I did that, didn't I? Look. Dax the attachment. That's another one. Yep. I didn't even know this wasn't in the game. Maybe it's from Fallout 3. I think it's in Fallout 76. Maybe that's what I remember it from. Okay. Not showing up. Companion. The game crashed. Oh, Fallout, Fallout, Fallout. You silly Billy. You silly. Oh, well, thank you. I don't think you need to change my settings. This fucking game. No motion blur, thank you. Windowed mode and borderless, and also 16:9. That'd be cool. Almost, like what I set it to. There's a setting that just says wetness. I will say again, it really pains me when I just dove back into, what do you call it? Final Fantasy 14. And I've got a level 16 Marauder that I'm working on. So this, and I'm also playing the new Assassin's Creed remake, which I think is amazing. Definitely a time sink sort of game where you just kind of like, oops, 3 hours have gone by. Like, it's one of those games that is crazy in that why did it ask twice? Whatever. Companion unlimited ammo. Is this the one I used? I'm gonna bookmark it. You'd think it would work better. I think the other one I do have bookmarked actually. This one. I don't know if it's actually doing anything. But anyway, let's see. Power armor cosmetic. Improve power armor paint. What does it do? Refresh. I want to be able to paint power armor. I think my keyboard's probably coming through the mic, but that's okay. Separate power armor paint schemes. There we go. Doesn't seem like it's all of them, but we're going to try it. We're going to bookmark it just in case everything falls apart, and then collection. Oh, should I? Well, then I'm going to delete, or I'm going to disable that one then. Okay. I want the saves. Well, shit. I want the saves load order, but I do want my additional mods, which I don't know what it's going to do with that. So let's find out. And then I also have... Nope, not that one. That one. Okay. Now that I have that set. I think it's the right, or the order that I was using for the most stable the last time I was playing. Man, I got a new controller. It's the FlyDigi Vader 5 Pro. This thing's sick. I haven't tried it on anything else yet. I've only had it on PC, but I was having issues with my Xbox controller that I use for like I play Assassin's Creed on controller and stuff. Just the stick drift. Oh, I just like finished Stellar Blade. And so I wanted something. I saw a couple of reviews that threw this one out as a good choice. And it is premium. It'd be cool if you could get it, if I got it on sale. I kind of missed a sale. Nick, we have to go back. But that's okay. Look sensitivity all the way down. We go all the way down. Yep. Yepperonis. Yes, we do. Okay, right. And then what is this field of view? Because I'm gonna do 105. Because that's how we play it. Okay, I'm gonna do one. That ain't 105, but that's all right. That I think it showed it for a second now, but then yeah. Is it? Oh my god. That's what it there's no freaking shot. That's what it looks like normally. This is how you play Fallout 4 on like, this is how I played this game? How you see anything? Oh my god. Screw it, 120. Let's quake it up. Even though it doesn't actually like zoom back in and then goes like that. I'm not seeing my shoulders, so that's cool. So. Well, let's hope that the fresh install of everything fixed some of the issues with the game. Because I just realized that there was other stuff I had installed, or not installed, but I changed in the config file so that what am I doing here? So that I could have less texture pop in from stuff. There it is. Here to get the storage drives. Is this desk? There we go. My desk was not properly raised. Which could be why my... I mean, ultimately, I think we're good. Boop. Speak to Faraday. Whose trunk is this? Turn up the volume for myself. Just a tooch. Okay, so we finished that part of the quest. I think right now we're just kind of helping people, exploring the world and such. What do we do here? That's speaking to Faraday. Help Captain Avery. Oh, I did some of it, but not all of it. Let's check it out. Surprised it didn't give me all my perks again. Because I guess because it was installed but not disabled, it would be fine. The one perk, double perk thing, usually when it disables and enables it. What's going on? Who are you? Oh, Pearl. Okay.
Is that a tip boy? I've heard about those.
Good talk.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward.
Is it quiet?
Learn. And now to work on the hull.
All right, I brought up the volume overall actually, because I think it was low.
Buy my guns.
In the front, knock in the back. The bait shop.
Up the Mariner.
Old Longfellow knows what he's about.
Hey, lady.
Hey,
Those feral ghouls come at you quick.
Is the audio on this low? I think I changed this.
Poor Petey learned that the hard way.
I wiped out the feral ghouls at the campground.
The hero of our saga returns triumphant. I bet the island didn't see that coming. It's only right you get paid for your troubles. Here's 200 caps for you.
I wasn't looking to get paid. I'm just happy to help you out.
You're a good person.
Uh-huh.
I've been thinking about what's next, and it never.
Sorry.
Everybody
Uh-huh.
had the island. Grandpa,
Uh-huh.
if you can take it,
That fog crawl.
that's this.
All right. Why is there no subtitles? Okay.
you're from the Commonwealth, right?
Did that increase the?
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy
Lost
to
my
ask.
home when the fog rolled in.
Not interested.
Protect your loved
You got
ones with a
caps.
fine hand.
I got goods.
I need to talk to you about our missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me.
Okay, I believe you. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the...
Relax.
Sorry. My nerve. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Just be careful. I feel like shit.
All right. Well, I'll go find him. What you need, lady?
Avery.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone, but I've got a responsibility to.
I'm happy to.
If you. We get our drinking water from we had a bad storm. I sent Howard Dunbar. I was hoping you might. If you're up,
I'm
I
on
wouldn't
it.
ask a stranger to stick.
All right. I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water.
Stim packs. Fully stocked.
I tried playing Fallout 76.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
On my PC, which is a great. I mean, it's a great PC. It's not like premiere, but it's pretty solid. And it was a horrible experience. The ultra wide didn't adapt to what I was doing. I couldn't change it to just 16:9. I couldn't change settings without having to close the game and open it again. It was just a horrible experience. And then it ran like booty turd anyway. Because I think that was why I was wanting to change it. I was like, oh, well, maybe the frames are bad because it's running in ultra wide. So I just ended up uninstalling. I was like, well, I have like, because my thought was I was trying to have something that I could do that was a little more mindless than this is. That's a spotter cam. Did I already come through here? Yup. Come on, kiddos. It does seem, and I'll say it now before it goes poorly, that the fresh and stuff.
That's
Nick,
one way to get the coolant pumping.
you good, buddy? It does seem like stuff is going. Trade is running better, so that's nice. Holy mother of clickies! You can really hear my keyboard. It's crazy. I love my keyboard. I bought it when I upgraded my PC. I got a Keychron K4 something E96, 96% size, so it still has the numpad, but it's a little bit lower footprint. It's great. It's a little clicky, little clicky clacky, which is fine for me. But sometimes it comes through. I don't think he made it.
There's a trail of blood.
Oh. An empty duffel bag. What's the point? There's a trail of blood that goes... Okay. Alright, keep it going. I could adjust the gate on my thing, but I want to make sure that my actual voice comes through. If you're watching and you're like, this sucks, there's so much clicking clacking, then let me know. I can try to reduce it.
The fog. The deep vapor.
Oh my Boston.
So sweet. So deep.
The fog. The fog. Wait, you're not. Who are you?
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care.
Oh,
We
I'm not looking for trouble.
Yeah. We found him. One of the fog's creatures. Here. Well, what's left? Now go. Don't come back. You have what you wanted. Now go.
Y'all eat, people. You ate a synth? How does that even work?
You're lucky we don't kill you, outsider.
Oh, that's the wrong
Boss is
thing.
generous for now. Next time, we hunt down.
Oh, you guys don't you guys. Oh, that's sad. It's sad, really, because you don't get it. And so, unfortunately for you,
Not that it's an option.
I can't abide for multiple reasons, but you also sassed me, and that is not cool, bro. Not cool. All right, so let's go kill the fog crawlers that the old lady didn't like. Mrs. Ayla. What is that? Is that how I got here? Why is that on my map? Was it like somebody mentioned it in passing and it was like, you need map marker. Yeah. Guess we'll find out. Oh man, I had the sweetest and funniest interaction with my dog last night. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the poppables. It's the poppables. Game's probably gonna crash. I might be able to go into my... This tree doesn't have a trunk. I think the one thing I did fixed it, but then I just didn't get a chance to stream. I was just busy doing work. A bunch of different types of work, catching up on stuff this past week, so which is unfortunate. Oh, you're anglers. Pretty lights. So I didn't get a chance to I kept testing it. Last time I streamed, I actually cut the stream short because of it. Hey, are you an actual thing? Hey. Hey. Oh. Hey, what about you? Hey, what about you? Okay. But I mean, I don't like it, but as long as the game doesn't crash, I don't particularly care. It boggles the mind how bad this game. I mean, that's a tree. There's a tree there and the sap bucket on it. Anyway, it's the context of having these issues while also, hey buddies, the news around Xbox and Bethesda this past week. It's quite comical because there's a lot of so Xbox is doing huge shakeups in the news. I wish I didn't care, or I wish I didn't know, because it bums me out. But you can't do anything about it. I wish I just was like, oh, I like my games, but unfortunately, I am interested in that stuff a little bit. Which it's maybe I could stop. Hey, what's up? Oh. What? I wanted to loot him. Where'd you go? Hello? So the interesting thing is that they're laying off 1,600 employees across 3,200 over the next year or so.
Hey, back.
And so Bethesda got hit hard by the layoffs. And one of the big things was oh, that is really tough. I mean, it sucks that people lose their jobs. And it sucks that they, Bethesda, they're they are being realistic in sharing the fact that the nature of Fallout of Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna take longer now because of the stuff, and that, for me personally, is where I sort of lose sympathy, because obviously I don't want people to lose their jobs. Obviously, I think the video that I was watching made a good point that the previous head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, really screwed the pooch with not, while things were still relatively okay, while there was still room, with not kicking people in the butt to get them moving. because
There you are.
they've managed to do nothing for quite some time. Technically they had Starfield, but they screwed that up too. And like there were pretty glaring signs of just like, even with them having the leash do that, they didn't do it right. And like, it's not even like they were like, it just, they have demonstrated the ability of a company that isn't successful. So it's not surprising to me that a company like that, with what they've done, would need to downsize, would need to reduce employees. I don't, that's the part where it's like, I mean, it sucks, but like, where's Elder Scrolls 6? Why have you set yourself up in a way that one failure of a large game that uses a particular engine or whatever, and it sucks that like they have their proprietary engine that is bad and was evidently bad, and they should have pivoted a decade ago to something that is easier to optimize but can still do what they do, which is something that I think Obsidian did well with like Avowed and Outer Worlds, because I'm pretty sure it uses, I think it uses Unreal Engine 5. And that's not to say that Unreal Engine 5 is without its faults, but like the creation engine and the issues, like that's the oh my freaking get me out of here. So the fact that this game has been out for how many years? And with the anniversary thing and the introduction to be like, oh, it's play anywhere. So like your save, you can play on Xbox and PC and stream it on the cloud and all this stuff. And it's all the same save. And it still doesn't work. It doesn't work with the tools they've implemented. So it's like, I can understand if using third-party mods broke it. Or not third-party mods, but you understand. Mods from like Nexus and such. But they won't even let you use those on Xbox app. Like you can do some stuff, like I can do the plugin to make achievements still work. I think I put it on correctly. It didn't give me the warning this time around, but it's fine. But otherwise, like put texture pop in and stuff. And from what I know, some of these issues are not limited to the PC version. It's just the game. It's just how it works, which is insane. So I lose sympathy there. And then just the bungled job with Starfield that was, I mean, when did Starfield come out? 22? When is, still 4 years ago? And I know there's like, they say that they shouldn't have announced Elder Scrolls 6 as early as they did. And it's like, okay, cool. But why? Even if you didn't necessarily do it that early. Got it. So you announce it, it was like 8 years ago. So 2016? That's really, is that right? I think it's something like that. And so the question is, okay, so that you announced it too early. Got it. So hypothetically, you announce it 4 years ago. Because if you announced it that early, that implies that you were already in the pre-stages. How long do you expect a game like... I understand that the games take a long time, but it also feels like they had budget and bandwidth. So where's the result? Because the only result we got was not a crappy, because I enjoyed it, but the poor quality that was, and COVID certainly was a factor, but Starfield had a lot of issues. It could have been the next Fallout, the next Skyrim. But there are just like decisions that are just like, what are we doing here? Why are all the things cookie cutter? Why is there loading screens between every single aspect of exploring space? Docking. Everything there's a loading screen. You know what it is? It's because there's a freaking crappy engine that you're trying to force to do this massive game. Poorly optimized for the current gen of consoles when they were still new. And it's like, you knew what this was. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, fam? And then like Fallout 76 is a thing. It's not the bread and butter. They keep pushing it. Whoever's doing it, Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 are probably making them more money, but obviously not enough, because Fallout 5 and whatever, that they are being forced to make. I mean, and to say not enough, I think that's the other problem, is that like we're still seeing, I guess, I mean, it's not the first time this has happened, but it's the lessons of the current entertainment industry of, in the teens, the 20 teens and the early aughts, there was a lot of like uptick in certain entertainment industries that then got big investments involved. So bigger tech companies, bigger stuff, Microsoft getting involved with like Xbox, and then Xbox being like, hey, let's purchase up studios so that we can make our own games. And then they just bungled the whole thing. But like YouTube companies, Rooster Teeth being purchased by investors, and then big companies like tech, like Warner Brothers and AT&T, and like it's just, and then business says if Bethesda was still its own company, it might need to downsize, but it wouldn't be as big of a deal. It just wouldn't. But they also wouldn't need, their margins and whatever wouldn't need to be as strong, because they're not beholden to the profit demands that is Microsoft. So it's like the Call of Duty problem. Oh,
Hell yeah.
okay, that's weird. Is that a reference to something? It's like when you see a game. I've had this complaint with Call of Duty for a while now. I think that not Call of Duty. Fuck, I'm all kinds of confused. If Warzone was a small dev that made it, because I really enjoyed Warzone, especially at times. I've really enjoyed it specifically at times. Like in recent months, I've played the casual mode a lot, but since I've had other games to play, I've kind of like put it to the side. And I'm curious to see what Fallout or goddamn Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, the new one this fall that's coming. I think I'll play it. I'll probably enjoy the multiplayer and everything. I played the multiplayer on Black Ops 6 really like a lot. Got fed up with the Omni movement, but I still really enjoyed it. Black Ops 7, not so much. I didn't like the Omni movement with the jumping, the wall jumping and the future aesthetic. I was like, eh.
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Okay, Nick. I'm pontificating on stuff, so if you could just shut the hell up. I think that if Warzone was done by like an indie dev, that it's just what they did. We would have had a much longer and better thing versus you like the weird, like, hey, we made what is the structure of a whoa. We have the structure of what is like a Steam game, PUBG, but we have it under the umbrella of annual releases and like at first it was like, oh, that's cool, you're gonna integrate like Cold War, but it's still the same thing, except it's not, because then they screw it all up. But your mind, no. And like the game gets all bungled, and like then they have two different engines, and then they still are releasing new. They're like, yeah, a new Call of Duty every year, and whoa, oh hello. And then they change up Warzone every year, and they have to integrate new weapons, and like it's just stupid. I feel like that's the same thing with Bethesda, in that if they had just been a dev that like, is this a trap? Because it feels like a trap. Look, I know you need the overtime, but you're literally walking around with a target painted on your back. We've lost 3 shipments the past month, and last week the power armor we sent out was stolen right off the truck. Whoever's doing this seems to be more interested in damaging Vim's equipment than turning us. What I'm saying is that she goes, ditch the power armor. Get the hell out of there. I don't care what those dicks in marketing say. Will's Rudd. Well, let's find out if did it a trap. That's cool though. I like the color. It's not very good, but I'll take it. Okay, bye. But I also don't know, because I think that's one of the things that, like, I think Xbox gave the bandwidth for them to be that type of studio. Maybe. And they just haven't put games out. They've like the re-releases. It's especially a spit in the face when you have re-releases on every new console. What's going on? That's what's going on. It's my kitty cat. I was wondering what was. So one kitty cat wake up and be like, huh? And it's because the other one was waking up and yawning and making noises and stuff. Hey, buddy. The audacity to keep releasing versions of games, special edition,
Tiger counter doing cartwheels too.
Anniversary edition, all this crap, and it not be better optimized, and it's paid. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. It's just, it's so scummy. And I don't understand what they're doing. I'm surprised. I mean, I'm literally playing it right now, and I just bought the DLC. I get it. But I also just bought the DLC that came out years ago. And bought it on sale. So I wasn't like nipping at the bit to try and get at this DLC. I hope that like, so the as it goes now, I think that they're not forcing, but they're pushing Obsidian, which this is also shitty, is that Bethesda's dropped the ball so hard that like Obsidian, who has shipped games, some great games, albeit not necessarily as robust as I think Microsoft wanted. I think the issue was Avowed and the 2 Outer Worlds games. I think they're great single player games. They're just not prolific. They're fine. They're definitely like Outer Worlds, for instance. It doesn't have the depth of a Fallout. Fallout 3, any of the newer like Fallout first person ones. Avowed doesn't either. It's very much like a first person action RPG. So that begs the question, is like, it should be like 40 something, $50. And then how long and how much did it take to do? So there's definitely an element of like, is it returning on like, yeah, it's cool ideas, but like, what are we doing?
Away without a thought.
But then you have Grounded, which albeit like different style of game. But also, you know, ended up being an awesome game for what it is, especially like a survival game. But the other factor with Grounded, I don't think you can't buy into it more. At least I don't think. Maybe you can.
Folks won't be cheering on us.
Are there like cosmetic packs? Because like, what would it look like? It's just kind of like you buy into it. It should. And like, because the game itself, like, it wouldn't hurt. But who knows, Batman? Who knows? I think it's interesting that a lot of studios this past week announced that they're basically stepping back from. This is the docks, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's Far Harbor. They're stepping back from Xbox, and that, like, they discussed, and basically are just like cutting ties, which to me is like pretty sick, because a lot of the people, anything you hear from Sony is like, hey, we closed another studio, and Xbox as well. I mean, they're not innocent in that either, where it's like, hey, we closed another studio, probably because closing a branch and letting people go, and this is where, again, that business crap sucks about it all, is that it's easier, it's a tax write-off, or it's some liability of like, well, it's a loss, and then you end up with nothing for hard work that a lot of creatives and very talented people put into that. It's better for them to write it off. Like Warner Brothers is a super criminal in this, and it's stupid. But
I could use time.
Grandpa George can rest in peace. The fog crawler is dead.
Wonderful. That's another. With that fog crawler gone. That's right. The fog. And here's another two.
Brilliant.
Well, no, I don't have to tell. But if you ask, that's why.
Believe me.
If that's true, my late husband, one day, turns out their leader was having a little talk. You go it.
I'll make that true.
All right then. Remember,
The fog's poison.
What did I? What do you mean I failed? You know what? I don't give a shit. Preston, you do it. God. I suck.
Count of the children of Adam.
That is to say, it's nice to see a couple of studios. The State of Decay studio. I can't remember their name. Undead Labs, I think, maybe. They have said that their game's still coming and they're still their own studio. They've basically just cut ties.
Looks like Howard didn't make it.
Yeah, no, I did that.
I'll
Whoops.
have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Whoopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. Double Fine, Psychonauts 2, which Psychonauts 2 was a weirdly long time in the making, which is something that is interesting. Personally,
I don't think we're alone.
I enjoyed it, but I didn't like it. Does that make sense? I didn't finish the game. But I also didn't grow up with the original Psychonauts, so the art style and stuff, like, I think if I had played the original one when I was just a child, I would have really liked a new one. No. I really liked the new one. I think it was a great game, but like, it was just, I was like, oh, okay, this is Double Fine art style, and I don't remember that guy's name. Sweeney? Tim Sweeney? No. And then they had like a couple other games, and they had like the weird Lighthouse game that, again, if it was a small studio that was just on Steam or something, I think it would have been fine. But it wasn't. It was not. It was meant, it was on Game Pass, and it was meant to pull. It was meant to pull in users, and which unfortunately is that other garbage that is the not, I don't know if it's garbage. I know that the numbers, and again, the information about it, like, I use Game Pass, I pay for Ultimate. I also like having access to this many games. I was really excited when they bought Activision, because I do like Call of Duty, and the only Call of Duties I haven't purchased of
Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased.
I think all of them.
Say we get out of here.
Maybe since I was at least like in my teens. Since like 2012. The only one I haven't purchased. Only two I haven't purchased. Are Black Ops 6 and 7. And that is because they were on Game Pass. And so I didn't need to. And incidentally, I'm glad I didn't. Because I think they were some of my least favorite of the franchises. I think ultimately I could say that I would have gotten my money's worth based off time put in. For Black Ops 6, I thought it was great. I thought the Somerville place. Why don't you go screw yourself? I don't understand that. What's the point of putting defenses? Yeah. I would be sad to see Game Pass go, but I'm also in a position now that it is not as, because like that was the other thing is like I've certainly put I've technically based off subscription model. I would hate to see Game Pass go and then it be just I'd hate to see it be a shittier version of Game Pass. Where it's like, hey, it's still subscription, but now you have ads and ad free, and now the only way, and now it's $50 to get all the games, and it's like, God damn it. Which probably is what it should cost. Bop. Bop. Get you. Gotcha. So I would pay more, maybe not 50. That'd be a lot. If they were like batting 1,000 with games, I'd probably pay 50. I'd probably pay 50 a month. It's like, hey, it's $50 a month, but like you get all the new games. Almost all the new games that are coming out, or most of the games. But that's where it's like, oh, I'm at a point in my life where I could probably just buy the games I want, and it wouldn't break the bank. I think the idea that I could, you know, like, I have a kid on the way. When they're a little older and they're getting into video games, if they get into video games, them. Thanks, Valentine. Well, I do. The joy of being able to be like, hey, here's Game Pass and here's some parental things, and it's like, hey, play these games. They're kid games. Try them out. See if you like them. You like them? Great. I didn't have to buy a bunch of crappy kid games and then you not like them, because you can just hop in, try them, and if it's fine. Or especially if I have a subscription and like you can just try games that I have on my subscription and not like on your own profile because of home Xbox and stuff like that. Like that is a beautiful, beautiful thing for consumers, I think. But
What's that? Speak of the devil.
It is what it is. I think there's something about like Assassin's Creed 4 Resynced. I tried to buy it for my brother. He rejected because he's a turd. And then I was going to... I thought about buying it myself. But I was like, well, I could... I mean, at least for now... I could just do Ubisoft Plus. You know, I could do in premium. And like I have my PC that can play it, so I could do it even I think even the cheaper version. But I like to be like doing the one where I can actually like I could play it on my Xbox. Which worked out the other day because when my PC crapped to bed and I was like, I want to play it. So I was upstairs with my like hanging out with my dogs and playing it on the Xbox, where normally I'd play it on my like PC ultra wide and all that jazz. And that was nice. What have I done? I don't understand what's happening. I'm just being attacked by on all sides. But I probably would buy if AC. I mean, I didn't do it with Shadows, but I really enjoyed Shadows. I've thought about purchasing Shadows multiple times since playing through it. Oh. You're what we're looking for. Hey, Quinn. Goodbye. Ooh. Oh.
For it now.
Gotta repair my power armor when I get back.
Clean house. Hey, toss anything you can't hold my way.
Where's this? Oh.
Something out there. Not exactly subtle, pal.
Where did that one go? Yeah, down here, didn't he? It wasn't even a legendary or anything. It was just a Mirelurk Queen. I feel like the game looks like booty. It's probably because I'm doing the display. You know what, guys? I think I want to decimate you guys with shotgun. Even though that shotgun's not really doing much. How about this?
I see. That's the
Mm.
Someone's coming. There.
Rad? Rabbit. What?
Won't underestimate us again.
Yeah, Nick, we showed that chicken. Grr. Did I guess I didn't. I didn't get the leader yet. Oh, they got power armor in here too? Nice. Why didn't you say something? You don't have power armor. You wish you had power armor. Hey. Where's my helmet? Why can't I sort these by what I'm wearing? That's so annoying. Okay. 6. So... So the mod I installed doesn't work, at least in this way, which is the ideally separating the modifier paints from the... Oh, you're up there. Okay, I'm looking for your boss. I'm looking for your boss. Potter, why are you making a mess, my dude?
Doesn't have to be the day you die.
Oh.
Yes. Fight for it.
Okay. Oh, right. I have perk points. Excuse me. Let's see. Weapons are all kitted out. Sounds good. Alright, let's go get rid of this dumb trapper leader.
Where'd you go?
Why does this feel familiar? Oh, hello. Douglas. You gotta pay attention, my guy. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey. Okay. Let's go inside the thing and see what he's got inside his little box. Nothing useful. And we go down. Hello? Excuse me. Thank you. I think there's still someone down these stairs. Or a turret. It's fine too. Okay. Gang. Yeah, I think I like this considerably more than the Nuka World DLC. I think the whole premise of the Nuka World one just didn't do it for me. But I'm also not sure if there's some, like, if someone goes like, oh, if you do this, it's much better. You wouldn't know if that's the case. Because if you do what I did, which is an option, if you run open season, then it's kind of kills the zone on purpose. But if you don't want to be a raider, then that's what you got to do, and that's what I did. And I don't want to be a raider, and I was fine doing it, but it kind of diminishes some of the effort and depth and interest. Blood Rage. This gun's way too strong. This gun is way too strong. Hello? You're beneath me. Oh. Okay. Seems like that gate can open both ways, but whatever. Yeah, let's look at my map. So that dude's dead. What's that? Okay, so we'll just head back to the Far Harbor. Love you, kiddo.
I think we ought to talk.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong.
We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, so, there anything?
So,
That's a question,
Right.
but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days.
sure.
You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute? My memories, my personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back. They scanned his brain and copied. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a man. Hey, maybe that's...
Wait.
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended, I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories. Suffice to say, it was folks didn't really know much.
Can
about
you
synths back
repair,
then, so
Nick?
when I finally ran into people,
Valentine?
they mostly treated me with caution. But the kids, I think his name was Jim, grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, it eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. Those people, they treated me. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. Part of the reason I've stuck around.
Where's that town?
I tried to go back and say thanks. Once I'd gotten myself a... Don't know what happened to them.
If you're good to people?
Couldn't agree. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can...
You are correct, Nick, but I appreciate what you do, buddy.
Whatever.
I don't like the sass, woman.
What kind of person just shoots a man for sport? All those trappers can burn in hell.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
Then it's done. It's all those lies. And it was not. The final chapter's been...
I was glad to.
You certainly...
Sure.
Now every good story's got it. Well, I'm a little old to leave. This is an heirloom that's been... There's no Daltons left to inherit the thing. The island knows this weapon. Oh, yeah. And that's it. Off you go now.
Oh my god. Slow, but I'm gonna give that a shot. The blood letter. What am I not liking right now?
You are a curious specimen.
Hey. What?
Hey, Doc.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing it, I got to ask.
You're good people?
Huh? Most folk here are set in their ways, yes?
Sure.
Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a healer. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you.
I'd love to change the...
Do it right. In olden times, leaders were chosen by some. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright crazy once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what? You do this?
I'm ready to
I already
become
did.
a legend then.
You what? There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Call. Go there and throw any kind of meat, and then wait.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
I mean,
Guns.
oh, completed talk with Teddy, right? Okay. I thought for a second it was telling me again that.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Wake up. I need to take my pups
Good.
for a trip.
Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Something blew his head off.
trying to get those.
Yes. Yes, he is. Well, I said it was paying work.
Thanks.
That makes two of us. Now, here's your pay.
Uh-huh.
Where's the legend thing? Drop meat in the water. Turned to chases in Acadia, so. She was on the east. Oh, I guess it's not the same spot. Just the same concept. My freaky little cat. I need to replace his grass. Got a thing of cat grass for him. Suffered damage from an attack. I'm sure they'll be fine. Get over it. What are we watching? Enjoy your movie. I don't want to fight all those. Supposedly slow. That's not that slow. Hey, buddies.
Smarter than this. Break a sweat. Not that it's an option.
Where'd he go? Okay, never mind.
Not doing them much good at this point.
What's funny is about like going back to everything I mentioned earlier. I haven't played any of the Starfield DLC either, so probably what I might do is what I did with this, and like do a new playthrough and kind of maybe look at some mods to make it a little bit easier on me. Good block. And then get the DLC to play. Even though the other thing is like I enjoyed Starfield, but oh right, I forgot about these guys. Hey buddy. It hits me before it hits me. You've annoyed me. What the? that just say I got 1 XP? Is that what just said? That just had the audacity to tell me? I don't know. I don't know for certain. I think that's what that told me, and I kind of insane. That's where I'm going. Yes. I do wonder with this game if I'd enjoy it more if I just played on like easy. Because one of the nice things about it, like sometimes it's a bit shit, but one of the nice things about this game is like just demolishing people, especially in the end game. Because it's like I'm strong now. Shouldn't I be able to? I'm in power armor with level 72, what have you, and I can't one shot a raider. Are you also watching the thing?
Hey there.
So the doc asked me to witness, so I'm witnessing.
Okay. Well, be safe. I think Valentine's back there fighting. Alrighty now, I'm just gonna put any old piece of meat, I guess. Let's see. Bloat fly meat. Do I need to put? How about angler meat? That's probably good. Drop. How do you do? Cool. Grab more meat in the water. Got it. Hey, baby. Legendary Marla Queen, eh? Got it. Excuse me. Does the legendary Mylar Queen not offer any frickin' loot? That's it, right? But it's not. Okay. Oh well. They're just not doing. Okay. Well, whatever that was supposed to give me, or could possibly have given me. Nick, what is going on over here? What the? Why are you on fire?
Got him. That's one way to get the crew on pumping.
Oh my god, Nick. Are they mad because I killed the queen? It wasn't personal. The game told me to do it. Man, I've been sitting on maybe going back to Final Fantasy XIV. I played it a little bit, how many years ago? 2018, 2019? And I enjoyed it. Played a little paladin, one of the little characters that I can't remember the name of their species. Played tons of games since then, obviously. But as far as like what I consider classic MMOs, like I've not really played anything like that. And so I've played Elder Scrolls Online a good chunk, totally different style of game, totally different, quote unquote, and just the way that the quests are structured, the classes are structured.
Kill any more of the children of Adam. There could be war, Alan. Just stop.
Everyone, times are hard. But this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm.
Same is true for like World of Warcraft. I used to play a lot. I played on free, like on the private servers.
True. I saw it.
So in my book, he's not a mainlander anymore.
I gotta clean my desk up. I got bottles of water that I've
Knuckleheads
drank.
don't trust you now. Well, fuck them, right? I
Thanks,
expect
Teddy.
folk will be more talkative now. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plane.
Seriously.
You are the most peculiar man. Take this.
Nice. Cool.
Children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it. All of you. Show's over. Go home.
What happened?
Alan,
I got the
Here's
guns
to
if you
you.
got the caps.
what's your problem?
We should have gone. Instead, we let him in. Strong enough to...
You have any proof?
Proof. Look, now every day.
Uh-huh. Some other time?
Whatever.
The captain's dance.
Wow. Interesting. Yeah, so I've been really enjoying just getting back into a very classic, like almost mindless
She's always carrying on about
MMO. I tried doing World of Warcraft a while back, but I didn't like it. I think the thing I like about Final Fantasy XIV is that while it's not like hyper realistic, it's still like real. It's not like cartoony characters. It is still cartoony characters, but it's like a different. It's almost like a grown-up version. Anyway, I interrupted myself with a thought that I'm gonna dip because I've got some choring and stuff to do, and take care of my pups. And before I go pick up my wife from the airport, but just want to show your stream because you genuinely got crazy potential, and I'd love to connect you with a top Twitch streamer who pulls thousands of live viewers and has over 3 million followers. He actually helps smaller creators grow the right way with real viewers, active chat, and loyal supporters and sub gift. And don't if you're interested, add him to Discord, link 314, and tell him Quad resend you. This could be the push your stream needs. Right before I stopped, did they know? Spam. Spammers be spamming. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, I think that the way I had the stream set up was maybe a little chalked. So I'm going to try and fix it. And so that next time it's back to normal. Appreciate you. Bye bye.